463-348-8058.
We're at this kind of pace now where almost every day somebody's getting shot.
Now at 6, 11 people shot in just 12 hours in Indianapolis. A community leader talking about the need for change in our community.
Penalties and mistakes, the Colts lose to the Lions. I'm Dave Calabro. It's all coming up right here on 13 News.
And some major cold fronts are on the way. There's a chance for rain and snow coming into the Midwest. What are we going to get here in central Indiana? We'll talk about it.
And the busiest holiday travel week of the year has started. What you need to know before heading to the airport or down the highways. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News.
Oh, wow. Just a gorgeous shot of downtown Indianapolis this evening. What a picture-perfect sunset. Wow. And for late November, gosh, the temperatures aren't too bad right now, but as we head into this busy week for holiday travel, gosh, get ready for big changes. Temperatures taking a tumble. Forecast after many days of gray skies, we actually got a chance to see some sun today.
Yeah, it was a beautiful Sunday here across central Indiana, Amber. We had temperatures that made it into the low 60s. Areas like Greencastle and Bloomington today just missed out in Indy, but very nice with some of that sunshine at 59, the top number right now sitting at 53 degrees. So we have started to see those temperatures cool back just a little bit. 55 for you right now in Greencastle and Bloomington. Here's a warm front off to the west. You see there's no precipitation associated with it right now, but already we are starting to see those clouds stream right back in across central Indiana. So as we check TrueCast here through the overnight, you see that thickening of the cloud cover, so the gray skies, it doesn't take them long to get back in here. Overnight, may see an isolated shower or some areas of drizzle as we go into your Monday morning. But any of this rain is going to be very light, and it's all rain with very mild temperatures already starting off our Monday above our average highs. We'll be in the lower 50s.
All right, Kyle, thank you. Well, the Colts wrapped up their November schedule at home this afternoon, but the visitors from Detroit came here with a loud and large group of fans, and the Lions took down the Colts by a 24-6 final score. Brad Brown has more on the day from Lucas Oil Stadium.
There are some advantages to having a 9-1 team come to your stadium this late in the season, a litmus test of sorts as December awaits and the home stretch of the regular season schedule. But if you're not that 9-1 team, there's also a lot to learn. And the Colts found that out in their 24-6 loss on the Lions on Sunday. And he was able to hang with Detroit just a little bit. But ultimately, the Lions may or may not be the best team in the NFC, but certainly look like the better team on this Sunday. The Colts have 5 games left, some work to do, and running out of time to get it done.
We lost, so it wasn't good enough. We just gotta get back to the drawing board. Like I said, focus on the details and just be better as a whole, not just an individual.
You got to take advantage of our opportunities. We got them. Obviously, this league comes down to inches. It comes down to yards, and you got to take advantage of those opportunities when you have them.
Penalties were a big problem for the Colts on the day, 10 for 75 yards, but 5 of those penalties came against the offense on gains of 15 yards or more, so double trouble and sending the team in the wrong direction.
It's hard to win a football game when you shoot yourself in the foot before the play starts or during the play. So for us as an offense, that has to be eliminated to even give us a chance. But I think he handled it well, and especially just given kind of some of those pre-snap and during the play kind of penalties that we had.
We knew if we got behind on that team right there, we knew there was a chance that we could be down. But it is what it is. We had an opportunity, we just didn't take advantage of it, and they took advantage of theirs. So we got to look in the mirror and just figure out what to clean up.
And so now the Colts will grind their way into December with one more game before their bye week. They'll play at New England next Sunday. Detroit's got their Thanksgiving game coming up. Indy at 5-7 now, running out of opportunities to keep themselves in the playoff chase. We'll see if they can get it done with a month to go in the regular season. At Lucas Oil Stadium, Brad Brown, WRTV Sports.
Penalties, mistakes, and missed opportunities. That was the story today at Lucas Oil Stadium as the red-hot Detroit Lions roared past the Colts 24-6. Our Dave Calabro breaks down the game and what the team says about falling to 5-7 on the season.
Hi, everybody. The Indianapolis Colts facing the hottest team in the NFL. The Lions coming to town riding this 8-game win streak, and Indianapolis simply did not help themselves in this game. A very sloppy game as Indianapolis with a season-high 10 penalties for 75 yards, and it simply cost the Colts big time. A good start for the Colts, driving inside the 5 behind AR's running ability. They look good, but they had to settle for a field goal. Matt Gay knocks it back, 3-0 Indianapolis. The Lions get rolling in the second quarter. Jahmyr Gibbs scores from 1 yard out at 7-3 Lions. The Colts drive once again inside the red zone, and AR to Alec Pierce, 40 yards, looking good. But the Colts have to settle for yet another field goal in the red zone, 7-6 Lions. Detroit puts together a 9-play drive. David Montgomery, 6-yard TD for the 14-6 lead at the half. Third quarter, Lions driving. They go for it on 4th down at the 14. The Colts defense with a massive stop. But guess what? The Lions get the ball back once again. This time, Jahmyr Gibbs bounces outside. He taunts the Colts while scoring for the 21-6 lead. Colts simply could not get a drive going with all those costly mistakes as the Lions win 24-6.
Really just beating ourselves, though, first and foremost. It was like 10 or 11 something penalties, so that's already going to put you behind. You know, when you're not playing clean football against a great team like that, you're already putting yourself behind the sticks. So that's just first and foremost, that's something that you have to fix immediately.
As a team, it hurts us. Whenever you're out there playing a good team like that, you can't beat yourself and try to beat the other team at the same time. So the penalties definitely hurt us, but that's just getting back to the drawing board and just understanding the minor details and discipline between each and every play and just going to make it work.
It's always tough when you're behind the chains then, and especially when you did have a explosive play with a 20-30 yard gain. And then on top of that, not only is it taken back, you got to then be at 1st and 20 or something like that. So, yeah, just, kind of a lot of unfortunate events and then that turn today. But we just got to be better.
All right, so the Colts dropped to 5-7 on the road to New England next week, a team that's won just 3 times this year. 5 games left. If Indianapolis is going to make a playoff push, now's the time. I'm Dave Calabro at Lucas Oil Stadium.